Let's see. Is it start doing it yet?
About
I
to say
think
it
we's
shows live
alive.
over here.
We's alive. Episode 3. One more sleep to NFL football.
One more sleep. And look, I'm a sip on that. One more sleep.
Mm. Mm. After this day. All right.
You're gonna
So
need more than some sips.
man, before I do, but you know what? Fuck. Yo, it's Austin's Fly Sippers episode 3. I'm Austin.
It's your boy Mike.
Yes, we are back where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? One more sleep before NFL for real football. But yo, man, let me tell you this what happened today, man. So I got this bar that I work downtown in a city that y'all probably don't know. So there's like a spot next to my job where I usually go hang out, decompress, put my headphones on, listen to music. I'm just chilling. One drink, I'm out. I'm almost done my drink. I look up, my senior director walk in, my manager walk in, two of my coworkers walk in. I was like, I come here to get away from y'all, yo. Ain't no way y'all can find this place. Come on, man. So I was like, oh my gosh, hey, I didn't know you're gonna be here. And next time you go out, let us know. No, I don't even have to order my drink at that spot. I walk in, I dab up the bartender, and it's there, handing my car closing. I'm only getting one. That's it.
Right.
One, I'm out. Dog. Anyway, man, but what you sipping on today, man?
Thanks to this being the one more sleep before true NFL football, we got another double fister. For those that are up on Wicked Weed, we got Wicked Weed Dr. Dank, but it's a remix, the Mango Wowie. A nice little tropical remix on it. Dr. Dank's an easy drink. This is an easier drink because of the tropical fruit. And for the liquor side, went another fancy Russell's 6-year rye, straight out of Kentucky. This one has made it into the infinity shot already. So that means this bottle is clear for your boy to enjoy. But what about you, man? What about you? What you sipping on,
man? I got Crown XL. Because I thought the Larson would be here. And it's not. Due to work. So I have Crown XL.
Well, I mean, I had another airplane bottle of Larceny. If you were over here, we could have did that.
Absolutely not. Matter of fact, I had so my after work drink is always an old fashioned with Larceny. So I have Larceny today. So yeah, man. But let's go ahead and hop into it, man. The news.
First on the docket.
Bam, Travis Kelce. They said he hyperextended his knee. I know Chiefs fans and fantasy football fans are like, hold up. Whoa. Oh, yeah. No. But luckily, they did the MRIs. It's just a bone bruise. So he'll be all right. He may not play the first week. But I was nervous because I have him in 2 leagues. And I'm like, that means I need to get a tight end. But you got Kelce, you don't need another tight end. You good.
You never play it safe and get 2 tight ends?
Depending on who the tight end is. Actually, no.
I always play it safe and at least get another tight end. In the case of this, I would be tight end if I only had Kelce.
If I have Kelce, if I have Goddard, I'll probably get a backup one. If I get Pat, I get a backup one. And if I don't get one of those other ones, or Kelce or Kittle, I wouldn't have Kittle, Andrews, Kelce. I'd never do a backup for that. If I have Waller, Goddard, Pat Freiermuth. I guess you can say Ingram this year.
Yeah.
Pitts, then I'll get a backup. And if anybody else below that, streaming. Streaming, yo. Like, I'm about to be streaming a lot of leagues, yo. I might be So one of my leagues, my team name is the 1099, Joe. Ain't nothing but contractors on my team, fam. If you're not a wide receiver or running back, you week by week.
Right. Sign the paper. Ready to sign the papers.
Yep. I was like, man, what last year I had Carson Wentz for 2 weeks, 30 points each.
Yeah.
Until he got me less than 30 points. Get your ass up out of here.
Someone else.
Gone now. Got me another one. I was streaming.
Yeah,
So,
it look like that TKO offense might be OKT. Might be
man,
overkill time.
yo, Travis Kelce and others, yo. The funniest name I ever heard, yo.
Right.
Oh man, but I guess next on the list, man, Cooper Kupp, man. My man said I need to get another opinion, and I said you need to get the hell off my team.
Right.
So,
and in one of my leagues, I got him, and I had to clutch the pearls on. I'm like, oh no. Oh. But hey, I have other wide receivers I got faith in, so I'll let him get sit on the bench and rest a little bit, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's got me about the same as the third week of the preseason. I don't know what to tell Rams fans.
oh, I do. You like USC or North Carolina? Which one? Because that's who you about to get. It's about to be you. It about to be the Rams, Arizona, or the Bucks. Y'all getting Drake May or Caleb Williams?
Right.
That's it, man. But Kupp, man, I checked fantasy today. Kupp is out.
Yep. And I think Judy's going to be out too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think we kind of knew that though. One thing is like hamstrings linger, but the thing is he heard his a while ago. Then getting a second opinion. Nah, fam. How old are you again? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Go ahead, Keenan Allen. Sit your ass down. IR, buddy. Sit down. So shit is all right. So there's a couple things that I learned. This league I'm in is $200 buy-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people all the time, usually like the higher amount of money leagues, the dumber they get, they just have a gambling issue.
Yeah.
Now, this draft was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, Jonathan Taylor. Before we knew the news today with Kelce, because we didn't know if he's playing or if he has an ACL tear or ACLs or something or anything. We just know he hurt, knee issue, he not playing.
Right.
Kupp not playing. Taylor's on the pup. Fam, you can't win your draft. You can't win your league in the draft, but you can lose it.
Right.
You better start in the hole, yo. Like, ain't no damn way, man. Like, let me I'm gonna give you his team real quick. You know,
and
I was like,
as you said that, I realized I didn't save mine. So let me go ahead and make that switch again and actually save it.
Big game. Daniel Jones, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, Rachaad White, Travis Kelce, Chris Godwin, Jonathan Taylor, Cortland Sutton, Jared McKinnon, Jalen Warren, Jared Goff, Romeo Dobbs.
Nah, fam.
Thank you for your donation. Because three of your top players not gonna be playing until
Correct.
I don't know. Like you're not gonna have a you're not gonna have what is it? Like he needs Taylor to come back and play well.
Yeah.
So without Kupp, you have Allen, solid, very, very good. Cortland Sutton or Chris Godwin. Nope. Never mind. Your starting lineup will be Daniel Jones, Cortland Sutton, Keenan Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, Rachaad White, maybe Kelce if he plays this week, and Chris Godwin. donation.
Donation. Gifts.
Gifts. More gifts. More gifts.
Like, is his bench even worth it?
Oh, let me tell you his bench. Let me tell you his bench, man.
Because I've got a lot of players, like kind of sleeper players on my bench that would be kind of eyeballing and be like, yeah, I can kind of use him if such and such is out. Like Isaiah Pacheco, players like that.
Right. He don't have Pacheco. He got McKinnon, which McKinnon is kind of touchdown dependent. So we got Jonathan Taylor, Courtland Sutton, Jared McKinnon, Jalen Warren, Jared Goff, Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, dear God.
That means Sutton is going to be your number one guy. So the thing is, like, I only have and then I have 5 wide receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my wide receivers are, I just saw it. Jamar Chase, Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Traylon Burks, and Mingo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two out of the 3 of those wide receivers, they're going to be playing no matter what.
Yeah.
So if Waddle's my wide receiver 3, not mad at that at all. No.
You said he got Courtland Sutton on the bench. Courtland Sutton is the wide receiver 3 for Denver. So.
Oh, damn. Wait, who's
That's
the one?
I think Judy technically by the depth chart list is the one.
Huh. So okay, with him being out, I guess Courtland Sutton. But Judy may come back soon.
Got to move Sutton up.
Huh?
Make sure I got this. I'm mad at how I tried to do that, and it spelled out defense instead of Denver. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the schedule right now. Let's see, there we go. No, it's whack. If you go to NFL.com, you gotta look at everybody's. Oh, there we go. Team schedules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Did we not keep Oh man. I don't think we kept that quarterback in the XFL.
Who?
Ben DiNucci.
Oh, Ben DiNucci.
Yeah. Tim Patrick, R.I.P. man. Looking at all these
You know who I'm excited to see?
Marvin
Mims.
We did keep him. Yeah, me too.
Marvin Mims.
Yeah. Oh, they swapped him. Okay, so yeah, it does look like Courtland Sutton is the number 2. Okay. I guess they had KJ Hamler as the 2, but he's out now, so that will bump Sutton up. But even still, as you said, saying that roster, I'm like,
but it's a waiver wire. Ooh, man.
This man's gonna live and die by waiver wire with a roster like that.
Yeah, I'm looking for wide receiver depth, but I'm like, yo, I need somebody to get dropped. But I'll wait. But yeah, speaking of that, man, you ready for these predictions, man?
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, man. Are we going? You want to do the week 1 scoreboard first?
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. He's gonna win, lose.
Yeah.
Yep. You got pulled up, or
tomorrow's matchup just became immediately more
interesting.
You got
that's gonna be the gun range, yo.
Scrapping. They finished 8 and 9. Like, don't sleep on the Lions, y'all. And now we got a TKO-less Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe.
That's TKO-less. Because even if he plays, he ain't gonna have the same burst that he
Oh
does
no,
because of the knee injury.
he don't need to. All we gotta do is take somebody away. Mahomes gonna find somebody. Yo, Mahomes was doing bullet time passes in the Super Bowl, hitting people in the face, and they were just dropping them things, yo.
Out here doing the Max Payne in the simulator.
My man, Doc, he said it was crazy. Like I thought he was running out of bounds and throwing it out. That ball went straight to the corner of the end zone. I was like, I see how y'all dropped it because I didn't know y'all were getting it, and I know you didn't know you were getting it. I thought the balls went out of bounds. He's like, nope, right in the corner. I was like, ain't no damn way. Ain't no way, yo. Mahomes is nice, man.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's so good.
Well, yeah. With that being said, I will say I won't. This is one I won't be mad if it swings the other way, because with an injury like that, it could be more impactful on, some plays where he is back there to block. That knee is going to be bugging him. He doesn't have the same explosiveness. Knee is going to be bugging him. That could be something that was swinging into the Lions' favor in one of those grueling, rounded out games. I wouldn't be mad if the Lions win it, but I'm still go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs. For me, I'm going with the Chiefs, man, just because I'm extremely biased. Mahomes is my favorite quarterback of all time. Of all time. Yeah, I said it.
He is definitely a wonder to watch.
Yeah, man, yo. I called it before. I saw him play live against the Chargers last year in Kansas City. Hey, yo, the GOAT. You can tell anybody who I said the GOAT. He doesn't. His career is not the GOAT to me.
The GOAT.
It doesn't make sense what he does, yo.
So we both pick KC on that one. What's the next one on your list? Because
I got the Panthers and Falcons.
I'm about to say my list is off because I got like the bells for notification type thing, so it puts those on the top of my list.
Okay.
Okay, you said Panthers at Falcons?
Yep.
Let's do that. At Atlanta. Look, I'm still standing by my statement. The Atlanta Falcons are one of the worst things I've seen in a while. Carolina Panthers.
Once again, extremely biased. I hate the Falcons. And I'm thinking about going to the game. But then I was like, you know what? Let me save some of my money. I can go ahead and put these wings in the air fryer. No, I got something to do at 2 o'clock. Well, anyway, Panthers.
Carolina.
Panthers.
All right, who's next up?
Who you got?
Because the one that would pop up next for me is Raiders at Broncos for obvious reasons. Because I got that.
Yeah, who you got for that one?
I got that bell up for Denver.
Wait, you said Raiders versus Broncos?
Yeah, it's in Denver.
Amazing.
I've got Broncos on that, but Raiders Broncos usually tend to go 1-1, very grueling type matchups. I think like the past few games. Well, I should say we tend to go 1-1, but last year we got swept because Nathaniel Hackett. But we tend to go 1-1, and I think like the past few games have all been one possession. Get in Denver, get that home crowd energy, and I still think the Raiders are an experimental team. Although their defense did look kind of impressive in the preseason, but they looked impressive against who? And now we got the starters out. And so yeah, I'm gonna stick with Denver on that one. Mainly because they're home.
I'm going with Denver. They're gonna win by at least 14 points.
14? So you just gonna disrespect the Raiders like that?
Yep. I think Russ gonna throw for
A
3
lot of
touchdowns.
points to win by when you talk about a professional level.
Russ is going to throw 3 touchdowns.
I'll give you that.
The robot.
Matter of fact, write that down on another. Said Russ throwing 3 TDs. We notate that. Yep. Look at me out here being Ernie Johnson, notating stuff.
No.
All right, who you got up next, man?
Well, what do you have? Because I think ours is a little different.
Texans at Ravens.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I got the Ravens by a horn.
Yeah, it's not gonna like the Texans are an improved team, and I'm gonna have to join you with the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
They're
They
an improved team.
but they ain't
they're
it.
not improved. They're not improved enough to deal with a scrambling quarterback for one. They're not improved enough to deal with Mark Andrews and a scrambling quarterback for two. So I think the Texans get more wins than they had last year, but I don't think they're good enough to beat Baltimore when it's in Baltimore. So I'm gonna join you with the Ravens. Bengals at Browns. Battle of Ohio.
Bengals at Browns.
Yeah.
As long as Jamar Chase and shit, you know what?
Got you thinking hard, right? It's like, man, like
Oh no, man, because the nasty man is back and he he had a full off season.
not the nasty man.
The nasty man, yo.
And Doom Sausage Special, man.
The comment must the nasty man. You know what? Until they can show something else, I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going Bengals. I'm actually going with the home team. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm going with the home team. I figure the Browns force a late game turnover, and that's what drives them into a win. Said Bengals. Got you locked in. One after that is Buccaneers and Vikings. Oh God, I don't know what to think about this game.
Oh, Vikings.
Mm-hmm. To think this used to be a division game.
Fam, we used to be in the we used to be in NFC West.
Right. San Francisco, St. Louis, New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina. Who made these divisions? Oh boy. But Buccaneers, Vikings. Yeah, let me go Vikings. Because the quarterback matchup, I do like Vikings in that case. Like, there's a lot of other question marks, but I do like the Vikings quarterback matchup. And I feel like team versus team, that could be something that makes a difference. I'm going to join you on that. Let's see. Titans at the Saints.
Wait, did you do the Jags against the Colts yet? Or
no, but I can write that next on the notepad. Say Jags, right. Jags and Colts. Jags at Colts. Jags. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Man. Look, Colts are in a tough spot. Sheesh. Nah, man. They gonna run into Lucas Oil Stadium. They gonna as you disrespected the Raiders and said they gonna lose by 14. Look, the Jaguars might do that to the Colts.
Jaguars about to. Yo, it's the fucking Jags division, yo. Easily.
Tennessee is literally their only other threat in that division.
Easily.
By far, yeah. But yeah, speaking of Tennessee at New Orleans.
New Orleans. I don't know who the quarterback is for the Titans.
It ain't Tannehill.
I know Tannehill's listed as number 1, but is he though?
Considering his playoff record, you have a point.
Is he though? All right, who's
Let
next?
me
We got
notate New Orleans for you. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and pick Tennessee. No, it's at New Orleans. That's a
yep.
tough stadium to play.
I hate that stadium, yo.
Because I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt with Derrick Henry and being able to just run the clock out.
Like the thing is, like they have weapons, but can that quarterback get the ball to the weapons?
Once we know who the quarterback is, I can answer that question.
Yep, and probably it's gonna go from maybe to no.
So, the other game of interest that will definitely be on the third screen in this household, the San Francisco 49ers at the Pittsburgh Steelers, possibly two of the top 5 teams this year of what I
give me 49ers. Bosa just got paid.
Let me tell you something. Every 49ers fan should be happy. You get the Denzel Washington fingers on that one. Wow, San Fran doing it in Pittsburgh? That defense is tough.
And they got too many weapons. All Brock Purdy got to do is hit the open person.
Don't turn the ball over. Kenny Pickett has been, improving and showing that he can actually sort of, throw the ball. The Kenny Pickett to George Pickens connection is real. I recognize that. Deontay
Johnson is a target monster, yo.
But
he may not catch it all, but he be open.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but that defense from San Francisco is pretty. Yeah, I got to join you with San Fran. And I'm looking at the betting line. It's at -2.5. I can agree with that too. It's going to be a very close and very good game. Who's that? Who I got after that? Cardinals at Commanders. You want to talk about your barn? You want to talk about your barn burners?
Nothing to see here. Commanders. Yeah. Right. Anybody going? I think the Cardinals may go 0-16 this year or 0-17.
I don't know if they that bad. You know how bad you got to be to go 0-16 or 0-17 now. You know
the
how
Browns.
Bad. Huh?
Yes, and I think they can do it.
You said the 2017 Browns?
Browns. Yep.
The 2017 Browns went 0-16 with most of their losses being within a possession or a possession and a half. Now, if you compare them to the 08 Lions, that's a different story. I don't think this Arizona Cardinals team is the 08 Lions. Bad, yes. Like 1-16, 2-15, probably. Winless, nah. Because you also got to think of late in the season, they're going to be playing some team that might have a division locked up or a playoff locked up. And especially with there being an extra game, there's an extra chance to play a team that has their division or playoffs locked up. But either way, yeah, Washington. The former Washington Football Club, former Washington Redskins. Right, all right. The Dolphins and the Chargers.
Where's the game going to be played?
In
LA. Let me go to the Chargers.
SoFi Stadium.
Trash ass stadium.
I'm actually here. I'm actually. I don't know if Brandon Staley can have his team ready, even though they're at home.
Yo, Chisel said Brandon Staley not safe around me.
Not at all.
Yo, he said that's the craziest thing. So, yo, he's not safe around me.
No way. With that being said, I'm gonna say Miami. About the same reason I said about the Browns and Bengals. Some kind of late game turnover, game winning drive. But still good game. Philadelphia at New England.
Philly. Ain't nothing to see here.
There you go. The rematch of Super Bowl 39, except the tables have turned on the town.
Dramatically. Yet the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Georgia players on there. Boom, boom. Said Philly. I'm gonna agree with you on because Mac Jones. Mac Jones
Who?
versus that defense. Nah. Let's go Eagles. After that, I got Packers at the Bears. No more Aaron Rodgers saying I own you.
I'm going for the Packers still, man.
I don't know how many improvements the Bears have made.
Like, okay, so here's the thing. They got
Bears.
DJ Moore. Great. Fantastic. We haven't seen Justin Fields throw a touchdown that wasn't 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage in preseason.
Right. Like,
which they could be saving things. I get it. I haven't seen him throw like that. Fantasy wise, Justin Fields about to be the monster. Not realistically, I don't know.
fantasy wise,
He's gonna be a beast.
You know what? I like Jair Alexander. Let's go Green Bay. I'm gonna join you with that. Jair Alexander. Shout out.
I think Christian Watson is gonna bring more love for the hate with Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love is gonna do something, man.
I was gonna say Jair Alexander. Shout out to the University of Louisville.
Oh, shout out.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna join you with Packers. Let's see. The Rams at the Seahawks. Lord.
Seahawks. Ain't nothing to see here. Stafford can't throw the cup.
Of course, Stafford can't throw. My man's shoulder's made of Parmesan cheese. How's he gonna throw it? Like,
no, I mean,
how
Cup
many
isn't playing at all,
times he's
though.
injured his shoulder?
They have no receivers.
No, I mean, even if they did, you know how many times Matt Stafford has injured his shoulder? My man's shoulder is made of Laffy Taffy and prayer. Like,
saying prayer
and prayer. So yeah, and it's in Seattle. I might have to join you with the home team. It's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Cap.
I know that they're a different sport, but still. Cowboys and Giants, of course, it's NFC East, so they get the primetime game.
You know what? I'm gonna enjoy that game.
Fans are going to rejoice, but
I'm going to enjoy that one. I think the Giants are going to beat the brakes off the Cowboys.
The brakes off of them?
Yes. Think about it. So, who's they lost their offensive coordinator, who was actually good and got scapegoated. I don't believe in Tony Pollard as a 3-down back. Not at all. Not at all, yo.
Hey, I sip on that.
I think Dak is going to be throwing picks left and right. They're going to be screaming, "Where's Trey? Where's Trey? Where is Trey?" By the end of the game, yo. So
I'll sip on that and respect your opinion, and I'm still going to pick Dallas. I feel like I'm going to lose that, and I'm still going to go off the wild card. I'm still go off the wild card and pick Dallas.
Also, too, as football fans, we do not need Dallas to win anything week 1 because we're going to hear Super Bowl. No, nope.
And I agree with you. And in my head, I don't care. I don't care when and where they win, because go deep in the postseason. You haven't gone deep in the postseason since before my wife was born. Now, the Monday night game is Buffalo at the New York Jets.
1 second.
And to think years ago, no
You
one
know
would have
what?
cared about this game. Now it's two teams that will most likely make the playoffs out of this division.
I'm going for the Jets. I'm going for the Jets. Outside of the actual football stuff, which I think Jets are a better team. But outside of that, Madden curse. Madden curse. Diggs does not want to be there. Hashtag Madden curse.
There's a lot of times where Buffalo does. Buffalo's defense is pretty decent though too, but there's a lot of times where on offense Buffalo does go for like these super huge home run type plays. It's like you can't do that all the time. So that's what's got me thinking about it. It's like, do I go against you, or do I join you on the Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook train? I think I'm gonna join you on the Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook train.
I mean,
Which I'm sitting here looking, I was like, how both New York teams home? I was like, oh, one's Sunday night, the other was Monday night. That's why.
Yep. Change that field. Change that field.
Yeah, whoever get paid to do that, yo, kudos to you.
Hey man, it's all turf. It's all turf.
I'm just saying, somebody got to do it. But yeah, there we go. I got them all locked in on my notepad. I'll be checking them out. Hey, should I just keep up with the records as we go?
We can do that.
Our pick'em records.
We can do that. We can do that.
Yeah. Let me re-pour up just a little bit. But since we was talking about predictions and
predictions,
interesting thing I had seen, my good boy, Chisel Adonis actually released a video of him predicting about his Steelers' entire regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll go ahead and call out. There it is. I'll go ahead and call out right now. I got it right here. So he actually has them winning against San Francisco when we pick San Francisco. He actually has them winning against San Francisco. Has them winning against Cleveland, winning against Las Vegas, because again, that team is experimental. There's a couple rights and a lot of wrongs with that with that team. Outside the defense is solid. And has them winning against Houston, so they start the season 4-0 before their first loss. Losing against Baltimore. He was saying his defense tends to be a tad bit aggressive, which would lend them to kind of struggle against a scrambling quarterback that's also as talented as Lamar Jackson for throwing it or throwing on the run.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. So they're 4-1 now. They win against the Rams for basically the same reasons I said before. Matthew Stafford's shoulder is made out of powdered sugar. He's got them losing against Jacksonville in a close game.
I can see that.
A win against Tennessee, because he thinks they can lock down whoever's at quarterback at that time, whether it's Tannehill or whoever, and basically just leave it up to Derrick Henry, and then they eventually just score enough points where Derrick Henry ain't gonna do it himself. Interestingly enough, he's got him losing against Green Bay. A win at Cleveland and a loss at Cincinnati. Oh, I forgot where their bye week is. I should have written that down. There's somewhere where he says during the bye week he thinks they regroup, but a win against Cleveland, loss at Cincinnati, win against Arizona because it's Arizona, win against New England, and they go on a tear for that. Win against Indianapolis, they win in the second matchup against Cincinnati. And they keep their momentum and their identity going. Win against Seattle, a win at Baltimore. I was like, a win at Baltimore? That's one of the ones I definitely disagreed with when he was doing this. I was like, you're at Baltimore last week of the season, and Baltimore's probably going to be doing worse than you. They are going to be playing their hearts out at home to try to get a playoff spot. But with those, he's got the Pittsburgh Steelers going 13-4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
13-4, and depending on he said, depending on what the Bengals do, they either win the division or they're the highest seeded wild card. Which I took. Where we go? There we go. To which I took a look at the Broncos regular season. Give you my rundown for it.
Yeah.
Like I had already picked for week 1, I got us winning against Las Vegas. Probably a good grueling matchup, but we're the home team. I think that'll play a factor into it, as well as the Raiders being an experimental team. Win versus Washington, because Washington's coming to Denver. I actually got us taking an L at Miami. Weather's still going to be hot down there. We're going from Denver to Miami. Miami's defense is solid. Miami's got a lot of weapons on offense. And I'm still questioning how potent our offense can be with KJ Hamler out. KJ Hamler out, and then Judy would still be kind of nursing the injury. Probably while playing, would still be kind of nursing that injury. So I got us taking an L at Miami. Probably one possession game. I could see Miami winning that by like a touchdown. But guys taking an L at Miami. We bounce back. We win against Chicago. Lose against the Jets. Because I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to be smart enough to kind of expose our defense. Our defense kind of got exposed in the preseason and such. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to continue to expose our defense. As well as they got Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall. So that clock's going to get ran out once the Jets have the lead. So it'll be 3-2 at that point. I got us taking an L at Kansas City, because we'll be at Kansas City, and that's a Thursday game. So it'll be short rest. After dealing with the Jets, it'll be short rest, and we're playing at Kansas City. So I got us taking an L there.
Yeah.
And coming back down to 500. And then come back home, play Green Bay, get a W, because we'll have a 10-day amount of rest, as well as following that, we got the repeat of Kansas City, but it's in Denver. I got us actually grueling out a win for that one. We'll be 5-3, take the bye in week 9, and then we get Buffalo, which I actually got us getting a W because of the good rest of the bye. So I'm not sure where I don't remember where Buffalo's bye was, but Buffalo will be playing this entire time. And then I feel like we can get a win with them not having the bye yet. So I think Buffalo's bye is late. A win versus Minnesota, win versus Cleveland. That would put us at 8-3. A win at Houston, and a loss at the Los Angeles Chargers, because let alone the amount of travel between that. We're in LA, and generally against us, Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler will be lighting us up. So I got us taking a loss there. Will be 9-4. Win in Detroit. And I actually think that'll be low-key a grueling game. Because the Lions are low-key scrappy, and they have a pretty good running game. And I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like you have to control your possessions, because if you turn it over, you're going to lose a big chunk of time. But we get a W in Detroit, very grueling game. recover, get a W in New England because I still don't know who's passing the football. We'll be 11-4 there. We get our film study and get our W in the revenge against the LA Chargers, but then take an L against the Las Vegas Raiders in the final week of the season because we'll be in Las Vegas, and Vegas will be working hard to spoil our spot in the playoffs. Got us finishing 12-5, and depending on who and where other AFC teams fall, 12-5 sounds nice and might be like a 6 seed or 7 seed. Like the unfortunate truth. But hey, playoff visits better than 5-12 last year, and 13 points a game under Nathaniel Hackett.
Dude, that dude was man. Like, okay, coaches, right? I don't watch college football, but I am planning food around watching Colorado against Nebraska so I can see Deion beat the brakes out of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, wait, that's where he is?
He's in Nebraska right now. So
Yeah,
exactly.
I low-key want to just buy a package just to watch that. I don't even want to watch if I kept the package, I will watch Louisville, obviously, but I low-key want to join you in watching that.
You have ESPN Plus?
No way, no. I believe so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You good then. It's ACC network. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, so they lost last game. The Cornhuskers lost last game against Minnesota. And Minnesota had to come back and win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Rule threw his running back under the bus, saying his running back has dealt with fumbling problems in practice. And I'm like, this guy's in mid-season already. Gotta love it.
Right. Does he?
I'm ass, man. But let's go with this one, man. Carolina Panthers, man. I can go through this one really quick. So, whoops, where we at? Week 1.
Let's see.
Falcons, that's a dub.
Yeah, I'm about to say week 1. Yeah.
Yep. Week 2, Saints, that's a dub at home. Week 3, Seahawks, that's an L. Week 4, the Vikings, that's going to be a close L. Week 5, the Lions, that's going to be a dub. Week 6 against the Dolphins, it's going to be an L. Week 7 is a bye week. Week 8, Texans, a dub. Week 9 against the Colts, a dub.
A double dub.
Yep. Week 10 against the Bears, a dub. Maybe. So I'm on the fence about that one.
About the Bears?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Their defense is always the question, man. It's like, is the defense good enough to hold up against the lack of offense?
Mm-hmm. And DJ Moore is playing, so it's gonna be one of those revenge games. But November 19th, week 11 against the Cowboys. I'm saying that's gonna be an L. Yeah. But yeah. November 26th, week 12, the Titans, dub. Week 13 against the Bucks, another dub. Week 14 against the Saints in New Orleans, that's going to be an L. I think we're going to split with New Orleans.
Yeah.
Week 15 against the Falcons, I got that as a dub. Week 16 against the Packers, I got that as an L. Week 17 against the what is it called? Wait, did I say Packers already?
Yeah.
Yeah. week 17 against the Jaguars, that's going to be an L. And week 18 against the Bucks is going to be a dub. I got us winning 10 games, so it's going to be 10-7.
So it basically depends on where the Saints finish. And honestly,
pretty much. But I think we can win our division.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, I don't know what the Falcons are doing. The Saints are. I don't really know what the Saints are doing. I think they're okay. And the Bucks are organically tanking.
The Saints are thinking that they are. The Saints were thinking that they are okay just by getting Derek Carr, and it's just like you have more problems on your team than what you realize. But the defense here recently has been okayish enough, so I will give them that as well. But you have more problems than you realize. Thanks. But yeah, that's all I got. I should have notated your. Did you notate your season prediction for the Panthers? Okay, I was about to say, because I got mine for the Broncos. I'll see how close I got.
Indeed. So I guess that's it, man.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I guess that's it for the one more sleep.
One more. Here you go. Are we doing our opening shot?
Let's do it.
Tonight?
I gotta take a gulp, but yeah.
Oh boy.
I know.
Yeah, clink it.
Hey, one more thing. Shout out to the resellers, man. This was my view from the Carolina versus South Carolina game on Saturday.
Hey.
Shout out to the resellers. Mm-hmm. Keep on panicking. So I guess that's it. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Keep on sipping and stay fly.